Efficacy doesn't expire, it evolves. For 2 decades, the standard of care relied on a consistent, trusted foundation. But modern demands require us to advance. When we evaluate traditional probiotics, the industry usually asks one specific question: can these bacteria survive the harsh acid of the stomach? We need to ask a better question. Surviving transit is mandatory, but what kind of biological infrastructure do those strains actually build once they arrive? The objective of modern therapy is the creation of a fully functioning, self-sustaining gut ecosystem. This brings us to Prolactor G1. For 23 years, clinicians have trusted this formulation because it secured survival through the VBNC state. Instead of degrading in gastric acid, these cells enter a dormant stronghold. They pull inward, creating a temporary hardened armor that protects their structural integrity through stomach turbulence. Once they safely reach the neutral pH of the small intestine, the armor drops. The 5 foundational strains awaken and connect, acting as metabolic architects. They initiate a precise cross-feeding chain reaction. They scrub oxygen and convert lactate into acetate, which commensal bacteria metabolize into butyrate. That terminal butyrate physically tightens and repairs the junctions of the gut wall. This precise, deterministic engine is exactly why G1 has remained the clinical standard for restoring and maintaining long-term microbiome equilibrium. But clinical reality can escalate quickly. In acute crises, like aggressive viral washouts or broad-spectrum antibiotic therapies, the gut environment becomes incredibly hostile. Prolactor GX takes the exact trusted engine of G1 and wraps it in a specialized biological defense system designed for these severe scenarios. During acute diarrhea, standard bacteria face a mechanical failure. Their surface proteins act somewhat like Velcro, which is easily sheared off and flushed entirely out of the tract by rapid fluid transit. To solve this, the GX platform introduces a specific tactical reinforcement: Lactobacillus rhamnosus. This strain possesses unique SPA-CBA pili. These act as microscopic grappling hooks, allowing the bacterium to physically thread itself deep into the mucosal layer and remain stationary despite the rushing fluid. By acting as a mucosal anchor, it guarantees the therapeutic load stays locked in place. The restorative process continues, fully protected, even in the middle of acute clinical trauma. The shield is provided by Lactobacillus reuteri, detailed in Microbiology in 2020. This strain secretes a molecule called reuterin. This creates a localized chemical field that selectively induces oxidative stress in pathogenic cell membranes, destroying hostile invaders while leaving commensal bacteria unharmed. Deploying these defenses requires energy. The formulation integrates a dense 100 mg kinetic core of inulin. This preloaded fuel completely envelops the 7 strains, the exact millisecond they awaken from their dormant state. They bypass the organic search for food and ignite their metabolic engines immediately. When the gut faces structural trauma, like broad-spectrum antibiotic wipeouts or severe barrier breakdown, you escalate to the GX and CGX platform. The anchor and shield deploy to physically defend the surviving ecosystem. And for long-term, predictable care in stable chronic patients, the trusted architecture of Prolactor G1 remains your daily standard for maintaining that equilibrium. This structure eliminates guesswork. It protects the legacy protocols you trust, while providing precise, fortified interventions for high-stakes clinical crises. The cross-feeding engine that has defined Malaysian microbiome care for 23 years remains the heart of the system. We simply armored it for the extremes.
Born in 2003, go on the legacy. From 5 to 7 strains, GX leads the way with apple freshness for a brand new day.
Behold your new Miss Prolactor GX.
Thank you so much. One queen passes on the light. A brighter future signs tonight. GX, the rain begins. Better than ahead. clear tomorrow. Let our spirits soar, we will find our way. Together we stand, hand in hand.